So you're thinking about moving to Mooresville, North Carolina, and you want to know the pros and the cons, the good and the bad, the yin and the yang of moving to Mooresville, North Carolina. Well, you're in luck because that's exactly what we're going to take a look at today. We're going to take a driving tour of Mooresville downtown and around the area a little bit, give you all the pros and cons, everything you need to know about the area. And if you watch all the way till the end, I'm also going to share a special playlist of all the top new construction options updated regularly just for you, so you can see exactly what you might be able to buy here in your budget that you could call home. So we're getting after it right now. So on this driving tour, we're going to focus more on the driving part and less on local highlights. So again, you can get a really good feel for the area as a whole. But a few things I will call out real quick. Epic Chop House is a very well-known steakhouse in the region. It is super good. It's personally one of my favorite steakhouses anywhere, and I travel a lot and have traveled a lot, so that is saying a little bit of something. There's also some other good highlights. So On Tap is one of the local breweries there. They've got some really good beers. They also have a wine bar on Main Street there, as well as then also the Mooresville ice cream shop is also something that's pretty well known, and the ice cream is very good there. So the first pro of living in Mooresville has to be the location. You've got lake living just to the west. You've got wide open spaces and more of a country feel out to the east. Up north or way out west, if you drive an hour or two, you can get mountains and hiking. And if you're working down in the city, or if you just want to go down for a night out or something, it's only about a 30-minute drive, 45 minutes if the traffic is really bad. And if you're flying or traveling anywhere in the US, Charlotte Douglas International Airport is also only about a 30-minute drive from Mooresville, or again, if traffic's really bad, maybe 45 minutes. So this brings us to our first con. The location is awesome, but because of that, you're also beginning to see more and more traffic. Tons of people are coming to the area, and also the infrastructure is really kind of at capacity right now in terms of 77 people being able to commute. And so particularly around rush hour, you are going to see some traffic of people trying to either get up and down 77 or on and off. But once you get right off of that close corridor there, it's a lot easier to get around. And honestly, I wouldn't worry about it too much. If you are concerned, come out and actually see it for yourself. The second pro of Mooresville has to be the schools. They're well known for having a great education system there, and I'm going to link down in the description below a link to greatschools.org and also niche.com, where you can look up the current school rankings for whatever districts you might want to take a look at. There's a couple of different high schools. There's a bunch of private schools out that way as well. If you have kids that you are concerned about making sure they're going to a really good school with good education, that's going to break down all the data that you need to know. So the third pro of Mooresville, North Carolina has to be the economy. So they've got a strong, vibrant economy that's well diversified. They've got lots of healthcare, a ton of racing teams. I want to say over 60 racing teams are based out of Mooresville. They also have all the banking in Charlotte. A lot of people in that industry end up moving up to Charlotte because it is one of the more affluent areas. And if you didn't know, Lowe's national headquarters is also based in Mooresville, North Carolina, and they're one of the largest employers in the area too. So our fourth pro is going to be the housing market itself. So while Mooresville is known for being very affluent and having some really crazy homes as expensive as $20, $30, $50 million, it also has something for everyone. There's condos and townhomes that are very affordable, from as low as even in the 2s or 3s, all the way up to, again, if you want to spend $20, $25 million, you can do so here and get an awesome home. Because of the good schools and strong economy, we've also seen really good appreciation. Pre-pandemic, you'd see anywhere from 5 to 7, 8% appreciation. And after and during the pandemic, we saw 20-25% appreciation. And what's the market going to do in the future? Who knows for sure, but what I can say is there's still a lot of things that are drawing a lot of people to the area, and it's going to continue to be a highly sought after area. So I think we're going to continue to see really strong appreciation numbers in the Mooresville area for a long time to come. Now, this does bring me to the second con, which is ironically also the housing market. It's very competitive, particularly some neighborhoods you will see in Mooresville have an average days on market for those developments of as little as only 2 or 3 days. So if you are looking to move to the Mooresville area, some of the best advice I can give is figure out exactly what you're looking for, work with a good professional that's going to be able to help you find exactly what you want as soon as it is available. And also you might consider looking at new construction options that will give you a little bit more time and flexibility to weigh your options, find the perfect home, and get into something that you are going to be really excited about. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze in the last con, which is new construction options are kind of limited, at least for right now. Because Mooresville has been pretty built out for a while, a lot of the most choice real estate already has been developed. And so there still are, don't get me wrong, some really great developments that are going on in Mooresville, but there's also just not nearly as many options as if you go to some of the more undeveloped areas around Charlotte that are going to be developing absolutely everywhere for the next 10, 15, 25 years. So the fifth pro of Mooresville has to be the shopping, entertainment, and things to do. So just south, you have Birkdale Shopping Center in Birkdale Village, which is a great place to live, extremely cute, super walkable, one of the few walkable areas outside of city center and some of those downtown neighborhoods. You can go check out their restaurants or their bars, go grab a drink, go for a movie. You can also, during the wintertime, they have Birkdale on Ice, so you can go ice skating there as well. It's just a super cute area that you definitely want to at least check out. Of course, there's also Mooresville Crossing, which is one of the other big shopping centers here, and it also has one of only 3 Costco's in the Charlotte area. So if that's something that's important to be near for your family, I know growing up that was super important for my parents and our family, then you definitely want to consider Mooresville as one of the more convenient options to get out and get your Costco. There are also a ton of parks, outdoor things to do, and if you love to golf, there's also a ton of different options for that, with some of the most well-known ones being the Trump National Golf Course, the Peninsula Club, the Mallard Head Country Club, River Run Country Club, and the Birkdale Golf Course. And for the last pro of Mooresville, North Carolina, it's got to be how dog friendly it is. And this honestly goes for all of Charlotte. This is something I noticed as soon as I moved here. My furry friend, she's my daughter, she's my best friend, love her to death, and so she goes with me a lot of places. Mooresville, Charlotte in general, is very friendly towards that, and actually, Mooresville has one of my favorite dog bars ever, anywhere, and that is Lucky Dog Bark and Brew. There's a very large area where the dogs can run around and play, have a good time, and you can enjoy some drinks with friends, and also during the summer they have food trucks and taco trucks and stuff that come through. You can order food and you can get a beer, hang out, talk, chat. It's a great time and I can't recommend it enough. Plus the people are super friendly and they also do have doggy daycare. So if you're commuting down to city center and want to be able to drop off your fur baby on the way, it's right next to the interstate and super convenient. Can't recommend it enough. So now that you know all there is to know about the pros and cons of living in Mooresville, North Carolina, I put together a playlist of all the best new construction options for you so you can see exactly where you might want to live in the area, because there's some beautiful homes and beautiful neighborhoods that you just might want to call home. So go ahead, click that link, it's somewhere around this video, and if you are thinking that you just might want to move to Mooresville, North Carolina, or any of the areas around Charlotte, North Carolina, then give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. All the info's down in the description below, and I can't wait to help you make your smooth move to Mooresville, North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, or anywhere around the area. So as always, until next time, hope to show you around town.